Very good morning, students. See, in the last class, we discussed about a refraction through the spherical surfaces. And today now, that I want to tell you about a refraction through the lenses. You remember? The lens is nothing but it is a piece of transparent material. It is a piece of transparent material and which has two refracting surfaces. That means the light enters through the one surface and it is refracted through the other surface, as well as also light is refracted from the next surface also, then the light is refracted from refraction is taken through the another surface. That's what lens is, a piece of transparent material which has two refracting surfaces. So here thing is, I want to tell you about a lens. Here is actually it is a if thin small, you say thick small, then lens is called a thin lenses. See, thickness is small, you say thickness is small, therefore the lenses which we can call as the thin lenses. If thickness is high, then we can call as the high lenses. So that here let us will go for the lens. I'll tell you how the lens will be there, how the lenses will be we can made. See, I'll tell you one thing. You take one glass material. See, now I am giving the material of glass which is in the form of a circle. It is a plain glass. It's not an you say it's not an a lens, just it is a plain glass. You take one plain glass, and for this center of curvature is C, and for this radius of curvature is we can say R1, for because it is the first lens. Concentrate, because here which I am now giving, which is very very important. See, the radius of curvature is, this is R1 we can say, right? Now coming to the next one, you go for the next one. Suppose if I take a second lens, or I want to say second spherical surface, you take another spherical surface. So like you can take like this, there is a second spherical surface. So that you take another glass surface which is in the form of like a circle, right? And for this center of curvature, from this point you say center of curvature is, it is a C2 and it is for C1. In general it is, right? And coming to the point is, in general it is a second glass sphere and it is a first glass sphere, and for this radius of curvature is, you say R2. For the second glass sphere it is. Now let us you cut this part. Now I am taking this part. In this this part, if you take from this separate this, then the lens we can call as the convex lens, because which has two surfaces are joined like this. It is one refracting surface and it is another refracting surface. Now it is joined like this. No, it is a one part of a glass. Clear? Concentrate. One part of a glass it is, and here another spherical glass surface is another one which are joined like this. Now it is a second part and it is, we can say, first part. This is the first part of a glass surface, and it is the second part of a glass surface which are joined like this. So now we have the two surfaces which are the two refracting surfaces. One we can say convex, it is also convex. Now it is joined together, then we can call as a convex lens. Now I'll give you clear information related to the center of curvature as well as the radius of curvature. Suppose if you are taking this part and you are taking this part, now remove from that. Now I am taking from that, you say like this. If I take from that, therefore we may get like this. Look at you, this is the second part and it is the first part, right? So here this first, actually we can say like it is the curvature, no? So you write one line and here it is another line like this. Now which are indicated to be two radius of curvatures and we joined here. It is a radius of curvature of the first one. See, from this we can measure from here, it is a radius of curvature, you say R1, because it is the first part, no? This is the first part. But in general we can see here, This is the first glass surface, for that radius of curvature is r1, and it is a C1 is the center of curvature. And next glass surface you take, it is a radius of curvature is r2, and the center of curvature is C2. If you separate from this, therefore, this is indicates a first surface and it is indicates the second surface. Now, for the first surface, radius of curvature is r1, and as well as the center of curvature is, we can say, C1 for the first surface, which are measured in opposite direction. Clear? Which are measured in opposite direction. And you go for the second surface. Now, this is the second part, no? So that it is a radius of curvature of the second part, we can say it is an r2, and center of curvature is C2. See, this is we can call as the convex lens, which is very, very important, we can say. Convex lens, which has the two refracting surfaces, and which are in the vex surfaces are outside. Vex surfaces are outside. If joined like this, therefore there it is to be, the vex surfaces are outside, and for this one we can say one part of refracting surface, another part of a refracting surface, which are joined to be like this. Now you say this part lens is r1 is the radius of curvature, and second part of radius of curvature is r2. And here coming to this point is, we can say it is a convex lens. In this convex lens we have types of convex lenses. We can say first one biconvex, that is we can say biconvex. See, you say radius of curvature, sir, it is r1 and r2, it is nothing but a r1 is not equal to r2. You remember, for this r1 is not equal to r2, it is a biconvex lens. This is the first type. And next one, equiconvex lens. You say equiconvex in the sense is, for these two lenses, you remember, for these two refracting surface, radius of curvatures are equal. This is we can call as the equiconvex, which we can say like this. Equiconvex lenses, and here biconvex lenses, and one more is plano-concave. So that plano-concave in the sense is, one surface should be plane. You say plano-convex. So that this surface, which one, the other part of the surface is to be closed. So for this radius of curvature will be infinite, and other will be as it is r only. Other part is there, no? But another part is to be, it is closed with the plane. So these are the types, we can say convex lens. See, the preparation of a convex lens will be like this. You take two glass surfaces, spherical glass surfaces, and from that you cut. The part is we can call as a convex. And usually radius of curvature is to be like this, it is an r1 and r2. So the first part radius of curvature is r1, and it is like this, we can say it is in this direction, and this is the second part, no? You take a like this. So that there are types of convex lenses that we can say biconvex, equiconvex, and plano-convex. These are the types which related to convex lens. Clear? If you go through this, then it is help you for the next coming classes, because lenses is the theory, it is a very, very important for the next coming classes. Now let us, it is about a clear information related to convex lens. Now let us, I want to tell you another one is, it is about a concave lens. Sir, what is mean by concave? Again, we should prepare the concave also. Look at here, I will tell you how we can prepare. Again, you take a two spherical glass surface. Again, you take a two spherical glass surface. Two spherical glass surfaces. You take two glasses, spherical surfaces, it is one glass surface. For this center of curvature is C1 and radius of curvature is R1. Concentrate, before also I told you like this only, it is another, it is C2 and it is R2. See, individual glasses, for this center of curvature C1 and C2, and again you cut like this, from this part you take this part. See, you cut this, then we'll get the two pieces, and you separate from this spherical glass surfaces. Yes, we may get like this, it is to be like this. Clear? So that you take this is a concave lens. You say concave lens it is. Clear? Concave lens will be like this. So here there are, again we have to show the two radius of curvatures. One we can say R1, and which is to be, because the first surface, no, it is you say first surface, and it is in a second surface like this. So for this radius of curvature you say R1, and for this the radius of curvature is you say r2, see which are is the same direction. But in the previous it is opposite because the surfaces are in opposite, no? In the previous that convex lenses it is opposite, but whereas concave is it is to be same. Concave it is to be same, so that it is the center of curvature will be C2 and center of curvature will be C1. This is the information about a concave and convex lenses. Again we have the types of lenses. That is first one you say biconcave, you say concave lens. See biconcave lens, that is again what happens, you take a two like refracting surfaces, see which are, I will show you again, you take a two lenses which are joined like this. See in the before it is to be joined like this, now we are joining like this. It is a one curved surface and it is another curved surface, but their convex surfaces are inside. This is the lens which we can call as the concave lens, because the cave surface is outside, it is towards a refracting faces, so that the convex surfaces are towards each other. And here we can say the lens we can call as the concave lens, and which has a two radius of curvatures R1 and R2 like convex lens only. Here it is a biconcave lens. Biconcave lens in the sense is, you remember R1 is not equal to R2. And you go for the equiconvex. See, you say now no? Equi in the sense is, now the lens radius of curvatures are equal. Now the lens radius of curvatures are equal. And you go for the plano-concave. You see, plano in the sense is one surface to be closed. You say one surface is to be closed. So that one surface is closed is nothing but we can say one refractive index is, radius of curvature is to be infinite, other will be R. So these are the lenses theory, and here the lenses to be like this. We can prepare the lenses to be like this, so that there are types of lenses. One is a convex and another one is a concave. So the concave will be, there are again three. One we can say biconcave, equiconcave and plano-concave. And coming to the convex also there are three. That is a biconvex, equiconvex and plano-convex. Clear? Now let us, I want to tell you other also. Suppose we have other lenses, we can say convexo-concave, convexo-concave, concavo-concave. See, concavo-convex. There are other two lenses are there. So the lenses, you say, first of all we should know about these lenses. Yeah, I will tell you. Here actually we should say also sign convention for both the lenses. For both the lenses, I will tell you sign convention also. In case of a concave lens, here R1 we can take as the negative, right? R2 is taken as the positive. And here, in case of a which one? Concave lens. And in this case, R1 is taken as negative. It is positive. And here R2 is taken as negative. This is the information related to sign convention. I will tell you again sign convention also, which is also important for 4 marks. Now right away you write it like this. For a convex lens, sign convention R2 is measured in negative and R1 is measured in positive. And in case of a concave lens, see R1 is measured in negative, R2 is measured in positive. Right here, the other lens is there, that is we can say, concavo-convex. One is a concavo-convex and one more is we can say convexo-concave. So that convexo-concave is nothing but a, I will tell you, convexo-concave. Here it is. I will show you the diagram first of all, then after we will see. Convexo-concave is one, concavo-convex is one. So the first one I will give you. Actually, if we know this lenses theory, and it is very easy. Right, it is a clear information related to the lenses. And here, first one, I'll tell you like this. You take a first, it is a convexo-concave, right? Sir, convexo-concave. Convexo-concave it is. So we can say like this. The vex surface is outside and your cave surface is inside. See, which we can say like this. Here you remember, while calling the name, because we are calling the convexo-concave, no? So that the first we are saying what convex, no? Therefore that surface is to be outside. That surface is to be outside. So that it is convexo-concave we can say. So in this case, first surface, so the name is itself, it is a convex, no? So that that surface should be outside and other surface should be inside. This is the convexo-concave. Now let us, I'll tell you another one, concavo convex. So that concavo convex, we can say like this. Now the first surface is, it is towards a refracting face, so we can say like this. This is will be concavo convex, concavo convex. In this case, R1 here we can take in as the positive and R2 is we can take in as the negative. Of course, it is opposite to that. We can say R1 is taken as the negative here and R2 is we can take in as the positive. So these are the sign convention which related to convexo concave and concavo convex. So this is the types of a lenses. See, we remember here the first shape of the surface we can say here. First shape of the surface we can say, that's what here we are saying what it is, convexo concave, and another one is concavo convex. So this is about a lenses which we have, the lenses is to be like this. Now let us will move to the next one. There is a sign convention, again we have to say, like in the mirrors already we discussed about a sign convention. Again here also we have to say about a sign convention. See, same issue, again the sign conventions also same thing. Right, I'll tell you sign convention. Suppose the thing is, if a rays, a light rays which are propagating from one end of a surface to another end of a surface. So the all distances are measured. All distances are measured from the optic center. So that the distances are measured opposite to the rays, which we can take in as the negative. And if it is in the same direction, we can take in as the positive. It is a very, very important. See, the rays, opposite to the rays, if distances are measured, we can say that we can say negative. In the same direction, we can say positive. Clear? And here coming to the point is, actually a lens has a two surfaces, no? Hence, two focal points will be there. The first focal point is F1, and in the object point, we can say, in case of a real, the convex lens, and the virtual for concave. See, actually, usually we have the two lenses now. In these two lenses, we have two focal points. See, for convex lens, we can say focal point is a real, and whereas a concave lens is the focal point is a virtual. I'll show you like this. So you take a convex, this is the convex, and here for this actually two focal points. One focal point is F1 and other focal point is F2. Yes. In case of a convex lens, remember the focal point will be real. We can call as the focal point is a real, it is. Real focal point in case of a convex. Concentrate. And let us go for the concave. So the concave lens is, you take concave, this is the surfaces, and here for this also actually we have two focal points. But in case of a concave lens, the focal point will be virtual, it is. Virtual we can call. So it is a F1 and it is an F2. So there are two focal points. You say it is an F1 we can say, and it is an F2. In case of a concave, very, very important, in case of a concave, which we can say virtual focal point. And in case of a convex, the focal point will be real. The focal point will be real, it is. The focal point is nothing but where the light is conserved or where the light is diverse. In case of a convex lens, the light will be converges. That's what we can call as a converging lens. And this lens is we can call as a diverging, because the light is diverges from the focal point. Clear? Now, I'll tell you one point. Suppose if the rays, actually if the rays is at a focal point, see the object is at a focal point, the ray was goes like this. Therefore, there will be image will form at an infinite like this. See, when the object is at a focal point, therefore the image will be forms at a infinite it is. Very simple, very simple. So in case of a concave also same. If the object is at a focal point, therefore their rays will be goes like this. It is like virtual, no? You say like this. See, again it is forms an images at an infinite. So this is in case of a virtual, and it is in case of a virtual it is a focal point, and in this case it is a real focal point. There are two focal points in case of a lenses. You remember there are two focal points. In case of a lenses, the first focal point is F1 is an object point, so that in case of a convex lens, you say real. In case of a concave lens, the focal point will be virtual. Virtual it is. Is it clear now? So this is the information related to the lenses. And in these cases, sir, which focal point we should consider? So the which focal point we should consider? Remember, in the both the lenses, we should consider a second focal point only. We should consider only second focal point only. This is the very important. See, in this case also you take only second focal point. In this also you take only second focal point. And here coming to the point is, in case of a convex lens, the sign convention will be what happens? It is a positive focal point, because which is measured in the optic center in the same direction. And in this case what happens? It is measured in the opposite direction, so that we can say it is a negative, we can say. See, here it is, we can say positive focal point, and in this case we can take it as a negative focal point, because it is measured opposite to the rays, which are very important here, remember here. Clear? See, the focal points are very important, and here we should consider only second focal point only. And here if supposed to say, if the focal points are equal, yes, we can say F we can take, but usually in the both the lenses we can consider only second focal point only. For the measurement, for the calculation purpose, we can take only second focal point only. So this is the theory related to convex and concave lenses, which is very clear information related to concave and convex lenses. Is it okay now? Now we'll move to the next one. So there is a sign convention, just now I told you. Again, from here only I will tell you sign convention. See, all the distances are measured from the optic center. See, here also is a optic center. First point here, you remember, we have to say radius of curvatures and as well as the focal points, how it is will be. See, for this convex lens, the radius of curvatures will be, actually for this we can say first radius of curvature R1 is equal to, we can take as the positive. It is in the opposite, it is in the same direction. So R1 is we can take as a positive, and center of curvature also we can take as a positive, because it is the center of curvature C1 and it is the radius of curvature. You say it is the radius of curvature is R2 and center of curvature is C2. So for that here R2 you say negative we can take, and center of curvature also we can take as a negative. Sir, what about focal point? Just now I told you, here the focal point we should consider only F2 focal point only, so that for F2 the focal point will be, it is we can take as the positive, because which is in the same direction which the rays are going like this. See, all distances are measured from optic center only, because it is an incident rays. Clear? It is an incident rays like this. And coming to the point is, in this situation the rays were going like this, right? Suppose you say rays were going like this, so that you say, in this case what happens, sir? Again you take a radius of curvature, complete it is opposite. You say R1 is equal to, we can take as the negative it is, because which is measured in, it is R1 and it is R2 radius of curvature. So first one it is, you take a second one, R2 is equal to, it is a positive, and the second focal point is, which is measured it is, actually it is in the opposite direction, we are taking the second point now, so that the focal point will be negative. And center of curvature, you want to say center of curvature is also minus, it is first one, and second one we can say positive. So this is the clear information related to concave and convex lenses. If you know this sign convention, yes, we can do better in the lenses. It is about a lenses theory and lenses a concept. See, there are two lenses, again I am telling, one lens is we can say convex, and one more lens is we can say convex. Concave and convex. Clear? This is about a sign convention as well as the focal points related to, you remember, for the two lenses we have two focal points, and here we should always consider a second focal point only for the calculation purpose. And here in case of a convex lens, the focal point will be real, and in case of a concave lens, the focal point will be virtual. Convex is a real, concave is a virtual focal point. Clear? This is about a lenses theory and lenses concept and sign convention. Okay, and here this is about a lenses, and we'll see in the next class about a formation of images, rules for formation of images. So that is also very important, because it is a theory related to lenses. Okay, thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.